Now your Storm Track weather with meteorologist Becky Taylor.
Well, welcome back. It's 5:45 here on this Saturday morning. We do have a nice look out of our Holton camera where the winds are still relatively light across the area. Really not seeing much of a breeze at all here in Holton, and really we've got mostly clear skies overhead in the eastern half of the area. The western half looks a little bit different with a little bit more fog around right now. We're at 36 degrees though in Topeka, feeling like 31 with our winds out of the south and east at 6 miles an hour. Our winds will be increasing through the day today, so wind speeds for now about 5 to 10. We'll eventually see more and more of these breezes though as the day progresses, but we're starting to see a little bit more of a breeze in our northern and western counties, which is good. Once your winds start to pick up, fog has a little bit harder time developing and staying in place. So we may see our fog really starting to improve over the course of the next couple of hours. So our future wind gusts today starts at 7:30 this morning. We'll likely see our winds picking up this afternoon with some gusts about 20 to 30 miles per hour likely. And overnight tonight, that's when we get a bit more windy. So this is when we're looking at those gusts about 35 to 40 miles per hour potentially out of the south. This will keep our temperatures very mild through the night, but we're also watching a cold front that sweeps through during the daytime tomorrow. So we'll see our winds shifting around to the north and west. Our winds actually decrease throughout the daytime tomorrow too, which is good because right through peak heating, if our winds were any stronger, we'd probably see some really high fire danger. But it's nice that our winds are starting to back off a little bit with the passage of this front. It does kind of hang out with us for a little while as a stationary front though, and eventually throughout the daytime Monday, we'll see that front completely work its way through the area. Winds may be a little bit breezy behind it, about 20 or so mile per hour gusts, but overall we'll see the highest wind gusts expected overnight tonight and into tomorrow. Our temperatures are in the upper 20s to low 30s for the most part, but with a slightly stronger breeze for some of us, especially in Burlington and Emporia. That's where our temperatures are a little bit warmer, sitting at 40 degrees already in Burlington, 29 though in Manhattan, and we're sitting at 27 at Clay Center with a lighter breeze right now. Later on today, we'll all see our numbers climbing up into the upper 60s. I think a lot more of us are going to get into the lower 70s though. Our models have been really underdoing it with some of these winds sometimes at this time of the year, so I think a lot of us could easily make it up into the 70s today. If the fog's a little bit more stubborn towards the west, that's what that model's picking up on there with those cooler temperatures in Concordia. Otherwise, we'll see temperatures tonight in the middle 50s, climbing up into the upper 70s and low 80s for some of us tomorrow afternoon, which would be pushing a record in Topeka, but a little bit cooler to the north and west behind that cold front already with highs maybe close to 70. So even though that's a little cooler, still really pleasant for this time of the year. As we go throughout the next couple of days though, we're going to stay mostly dry, so satellite and radar is mostly clear now except for that fog that we're seeing out towards the west. But we're overall pretty quiet. We're kind of in between a couple systems here, one on the east coast, one coming into the Pacific Northwest, and then we'll see that front coming through by the time we get to tomorrow and Monday. So future check starts at 7 a.m. Mostly clear skies through this afternoon. We'll stay mainly clear tonight. Through the daytime tomorrow, though, we'll likely see a little more cloud cover later on tomorrow evening, and then that cold front finally makes its way all the way through Monday. It could have enough lift to it where we may see a couple showers, especially in the eastern half of the area Monday morning. Those move eastward through the daytime, and we'll likely see a few of those clouds hanging around for the eastern half of the area Monday afternoon. Not the best chance for rain. Hopefully we can squeak out some moisture on that, but we do look to have a much better chance for precipitation coming our way for Thursday and Friday, and it does look like it's rain at this point, Matthew, with temperatures in the middle 50s during the daytime. This looks like a nice early spring-like rainy day for us coming up Thursday and into Friday. So I'm very excited for that. I cannot wait to see things start to green up for us.
Yes.
But we do get a little bit cooler with the rain. So first half of next week, we're talking 60s, dropping into the 50s with that.
Looks like the perfect start for the first full week of March.
Yeah,
looks like what you're hoping and imagining would happen with a first week of a month. And given how 2024 has gone so far, we'll definitely take it.
Yep, I like it too.
Will not complain at all. Well, hey,